Hello everyone, today we will discuss dotted notes. So normally when you have a quarter note, you can divide it into equal parts, and these are two eighth notes, okay? When you put a dot next to a quarter note, this becomes a dotted quarter. Essentially, you're adding one more eighth note to itself, so 1/4 is equal to 2 eighth notes in terms of time value. A dotted quarter is equal to 3 eighth notes in terms of time value. So if you think in mathematical terms, then a dotted quarter is basically 1.5 times a quarter, and you're basically just adding half of its value to itself. Let's take a look at an example. You have these eighth notes on the upper row, so 1n, 2n, 3n, 4n. When you have a dotted quarter, basically, that's equal to 3 eighth notes in terms of time value. So you'll occupy this part, and also this part here. So 1 and 2, these are occupied by the dotted quarter. All right. So it would sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 something like that. All right. Next, we have a dotted eighth note. All right. So let's take a look at this one. Normally, an eighth note is equal to 2/16 note in terms of time value. Right now, if we put a dot next to the eighth note, it would be equal to 3 eighth notes in terms of time value. All right. So if you compare these two, let's look at the 16 notes on the upper row. You have 1 and da. On the bottom row, you have this dotted note plus a 16 note, which is a very common pattern. So essentially, this one is actually equal to 3 16 notes in terms of time value. So 1 and so 1 and they all belong to this guy here, and the last 16 note gets the da. All right. So the same goes for here. 2 and da, 3 and da, 4 and da. I missed out a dot here. All right. So normally with the 16 notes, so something like this would sound like something like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. With the dotted eighth plus 16 pattern, it would become something like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. So hopefully everything makes sense, and practice counting on your own. All right. I will see you in the next video.